All right, everyone. Today, we're not talking about those basic OSINT tools everybody already knows from TikTok videos and shorts. Today, we're going much deeper. Because the tools in this video are the same kinds of tools discussed by cyber investigators, threat researchers, red teamers, intelligence analysts, and ethical hackers inside GitHub communities and private cybersecurity forums. Now, here's the scary part. Most of these tools don't even need hacking. They simply collect information that people already expose online without realizing it. And when multiple pieces of data get connected together, things become very dangerous. We're talking about tools that can correlate leaked databases, analyze metadata, track infrastructure, connect anonymous identities, monitor exposed APIs, and even map relationships between people online. So in this video, I'm going to explain 10 advanced GitHub OSINT tools in a simple way so you understand what they do, why researchers use them, and why digital privacy is becoming a huge issue in 2026. So let's begin. 1. Maltego, the intelligence mapping monster. First, we have Maltego. Now, this is not just a normal search tool. Maltego is designed for something called relationship mapping. Imagine an investigator trying to connect emails, phone numbers, domains, IP addresses, social accounts, leaked credentials, crypto wallets, and company records together. Normally, this information looks harmless individually. But once Maltego visualizes those connections, patterns start appearing. And suddenly, you can see how everything links together. This type of intelligence mapping is heavily used in cybercrime investigations, fraud detection, digital forensics, and threat intelligence operations. The scary part is, small public details become powerful when they're connected together. 2. SpiderFoot HX, automated OSINT machine. Now let's talk about SpiderFoot HX. And honestly, this is where automation becomes dangerous. Most people manually search Google for information. SpiderFoot automates almost everything. It scans breach databases, DNS records, GHunt information, GitHub leaks, social media traces, metadata, exposed cloud assets, dark web references, and even misconfigured servers. Then it automatically builds intelligence profiles. Imagine spending hours investigating someone manually, and this tool suddenly does most of the work in minutes. That's exactly why researchers use it during reconnaissance phases, because it saves massive amounts of time. 3. GHunt, Google Metadata Intelligence. Now this tool shocked a lot of people when researchers demonstrated it publicly. GHunt focuses on Google ecosystem intelligence, and depending on exposed privacy settings, it may reveal Google reviews, device names, YouTube traces, account metadata, profile activity, approximate locations, and digital behavior patterns. Now understand something very important. People think, my account is private, but metadata itself can still expose patterns. And in cybersecurity, metadata is often more valuable than the actual content. That's why metadata intelligence has become such a massive topic in 2026. 4. Maigret, identity correlation engine. Now let's talk about usernames. Most people think usernames are harmless, but Maigret proves the complete opposite. This tool scans thousands of websites looking for username reuse. And honestly, this is one of the biggest privacy mistakes people make online. Because many people use the same username for gaming, crypto communities, forums, social media, developer platforms, anonymous communities, and professional accounts. Now imagine this. One reused username accidentally connects all those identities together. That's called identity correlation. And investigators use this technique to trace digital footprints across the internet. Now we move into phone number investigations. PhoneInfoga became much more advanced after researchers started combining carrier intelligence, public leaks, Telegram references, spam databases, and exposed messaging accounts. Now remember, this tool does not magically hack phones. Instead, it collects publicly available information connected to phone numbers. That may include carrier details, country information, breach records, spam reports, online mentions, and leaked database traces. And when combined with other OSINT tools, investigators can build surprisingly detailed intelligence profiles. 6. Holehe. Account enumeration attacks. Most people misunderstand Holehe. It's not just checking websites. It demonstrates something called account enumeration. Here's the issue. When websites reveal whether an email exists, attackers can learn which services you use, which accounts are active, and which platforms to target. For example, if someone knows your email is connected to Instagram, Netflix, Discord, LinkedIn, or Twitter, they can create highly targeted phishing attacks. And that becomes dangerous during credential stuffing operations. 7. Recon-ng. The OSINT operating system. Recon-ng is basically an intelligence-gathering framework. Some researchers even call it the Metasploit of OSINT. It supports modules for domain intelligence, geolocation analysis, API collection, contact discovery, breach correlation, infrastructure mapping, and social media investigations. Now, what makes this tool powerful? A skilled analyst can combine multiple intelligence sources extremely fast. And that's why Recon-ng is heavily used during professional reconnaissance operations. 8. Datasploit. Digital identity profiling. Now, this is where OSINT starts becoming psychologically scary. Datasploit focuses on building digital identities from fragmented information. For example, a single email address may lead to usernames, leaked passwords, GitHub profiles, social accounts, metadata, old archives, domains, and historical internet traces. Most people underestimate how permanent internet history really is. Even deleted accounts can leave traces behind for years. 9. Shodan. The search engine for exposed devices. Now, technically, Shodan is not only for tracking people. It scans internet-connected devices. But researchers heavily use it during investigations because it reveals exposed cameras, smart devices, industrial systems, vulnerable servers, open ports, and misconfigured infrastructure. People often call it the search engine for the Internet of Things. And honestly, some of the things visible on Shodan are terrifying. You'd be shocked how many devices are publicly exposed online right now. 10. Social Analyzer plus AI correlation. Now this is where 2026 becomes very different. Modern OSINT is now merging with AI. Social Analyzer combined with AI-based pattern recognition can compare usernames, analyze profile similarities, detect reused profile pictures, identify fake personas, and correlate online behavior patterns automatically. Meaning investigations are becoming faster, smarter, and more automated than ever before. And honestly, this is only the beginning. The real danger of OSINT. Now, here's the truth most people don't understand. The danger isn't one tool. The real danger comes when multiple tools are combined together. For example, one leaked email, one reused username, one exposed phone number, and one public GitHub profile can slowly build a complete intelligence profile about someone. That's how modern digital investigations work. What attackers actually use this for? Now, unfortunately, in the wrong hands, OSINT can be abused for phishing attacks, impersonation, social engineering, crypto scams, stalking, identity theft, and password reset attacks. And the scariest part? Most victims never realize how much information they exposed publicly themselves. How to protect yourself. So here are a few important cybersecurity tips. Never reuse usernames everywhere. Separate anonymous and personal identities. Remove old unused accounts. Lock down your Google privacy settings. Monitor breach databases regularly. Use strong, unique passwords. Enable MFA everywhere. Avoid exposing unnecessary personal information online, because in 2026, data itself is power. Outro. So those were 10 advanced GitHub OSINT tools that cybersecurity researchers and investigators are watching closely in 2026. Not fake hacking, real intelligence gathering. If you enjoyed this deeper breakdown, make sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and comment if you want a part 2 with even more advanced OSINT tools. Stay aware, because privacy on the internet is disappearing faster than most people realize.